This week is going to be massive for Bitcoin, and starting today, we are going to probably hear something about the 6 Bitcoin spot ETFs filings that are either going to get postponed, denied, or approved. So this will be happening today or in the coming days of this week here, and I will be exactly talk what this means for Bitcoin, what we're currently expecting. I will talk about the imminent short term, the things that are going on, or better said, the things that are not going on right now here, and I will of course discuss the most important charts in crypto right now here. So don't forget to stop up that like button on today's update video. Can we smash it back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term of the price section of Bitcoin. So looking at Bitcoin, we can currently see Bitcoin is just going sideways, consolidating between the high of 26.8k and the low of 25.6k. Bitcoin is basically consolidating between this region, and we're not really expecting Bitcoin is going to create a big move until the news is going to hit the market, whether the spot ETFs are going to get denied, approved, or postponed. And most likely they're just going to get once again postponed, and they're going to be setting it towards the second deadline for the spot ETF. So what we know here is that on the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd, the deadlines are there for the BlackRock spot ETF, the BYBIT spot ETF, the Van Eyck spot ETF, and 3 others as well. So what we will be expecting that over the course of this weekend, we're going to get this final hearing about whether they're going to approve or deny it. But what is very important to know here is that yesterday we had a banking holiday, and today is Tuesday. And usually if you look back at previous ETFs approvals, they always tend to let you know on either Tuesdays or either on Fridays. So I am expecting that either today we're going to get a decision, or either this Friday we're going to get a decision. So if it's not going to be happening today, it's probably going to be happening Friday. And what is very likely to expect is that they're going to postpone it, and that will probably potentially mean that the market is going to take another dump towards the downside, because yes, if the spot ETF is going to get postponed again, we're probably going to see a lag towards the downside, because people, and you should be on the lookout for what the SEC is exactly saying, because if they're just postponing it, it's not going to get denied, because they can still approve it in the future. And if the headlines are saying Bitcoin spot ETF denied, make sure to do your research correctly. And there could be a situation where you're going to get fooled, where the Bitcoin spot ETF is not even denied at all, but it's just postponed, and you're just exactly selling on the bottom. Since yes, a lot of indicators are right now pointing towards a good buying opportunity for Bitcoin, because if you're looking at the on-chain data, we can currently see that there's almost no on-chain selling going on here. And the real reason why Bitcoin dropped so significantly towards the downside was due to the fact that the open interest significantly dropped in the market. More than 40% of the entire open interest in the entire Bitcoin market got dropped out here, and this means that Bitcoin, of course, suffered a lot of sell pressure, and due to that, the market moved down here. But at the end of the day, I think it's a very good thing here, since there's been a big deleveraging in the market. We right now have a bigger opportunity to accumulating more cheaper Bitcoin with lower open interest. If you are interested in buying Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, go to the link in the description of today's video, because if you sign up an account on BYBIT right now here, you can actually claim a free $1,000 Bitcoin or XRP long or short position. And all you need to do here is go to the link in the description of today's video, sign up an account using that link, deposit $100 within 7 days, and you can claim a free $1,000 Bitcoin or XRP long or short position. So if you're really interested in buying Bitcoin and crypto, make sure to do it on BYBIT, because then you can also claim an extra $1,000. Further on, we can currently see here, looking at Bitcoin on the 12-hour time frame, there's just not a lot of stuff happening. Bitcoin is once again consolidating sideways. Looking at the RSI, we've been shooting back towards the upside, back in towards neutral territory. And if Bitcoin really is going to be creating a move towards the downside, we will probably most likely create a bullish divergence on that RSI. So I'm quite excited about Bitcoin right now here. There's just not a lot of stuff happening, and we're just waiting before the news is really going to hit the markets. You can see $24,000 to $25,000 is still the major support below us. You have to be on high alert here. The Bitcoin price action has actually been dropping below the 200 weekly moving average, and even though 71,000 Bitcoins were withdrawn from exchanges over the past month, Bitcoin is still sitting at a low. And don't you think that the elites are manipulating or buying around these levels? I personally think yes, because why are we right now seeing such a massive decrease of Bitcoin balance on exchanges? It's probably because some people are buying Bitcoin over OTC. And you have to understand, if BlackRock is going to be buying Bitcoin, the market is probably not going to show strength, because they are acquiring their Bitcoin through miners, exchanges, and governments, all through OTC deals. What means that they are not directly influencing the price of Bitcoin. So make sure to take this into account. And once it comes out, and once the spot ETF is going to get approved, we're probably going to also likely see a big jump on not only in the Bitcoin price section, but also on the Bitcoin dominance. Because I personally think if we're going to get that Bitcoin spot ETF, that altcoins are going to suffer a little bit more here. here before they're going to take back their territorium. So the people that are currently saying that you have to go all into altcoins, I think that's a little bit of a big risk in the market right now here. So what I'm currently expecting is that actually the Bitcoin dominance is going to continue the increasement. Even if Bitcoin is going to dump towards the downside, altcoins are probably going to suffer more. So be on high alert if you're going to be buying and trading altcoins. Looking at the funding rates, it's starting to neutralize, what means that some shorting positions are going out of the market right now here. And if I'm looking at the 200-week EMA here, we can currently see that Bitcoin is finding support on the 200-week EMA. And if you're looking back here, you can see it acted as resistance, but back in 2015, we also found very significant strength around this level. So I won't be surprised to once again see a very big bounce from off this level, just like we saw in 2015. So Bitcoin is actually at a very interesting level, in my opinion. Bitcoin is really a long-term investment. It's not a short-term investment. So I am extremely excited about the future of Bitcoin, but I am very high alert that Bitcoin can potentially once again drop by another 50%. But at the end of the day, I am here for the long run and not for the short term. And I am very convinced that in 2 years from now on, there's going to be a new bull run and I'm going to be making a ton of money. So thank you so much for watching towards this amazing new update video. There's not a lot of stuff happening. Maybe it's going to be happening later today if we're going to get an approval or a denial of a Bitcoin spot ETF. But you have to keep your eyes wide open on my Twitter page @RoverCRC if you want to be staying up to date about that. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.